Hey there, this is Cindy Lynn with Bridgeview Adventures. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate anyone that might be interested in our videos or things that we have to say, since we are a fairly new channel. So thanks so much for watching. I just wanted to do a really short, quick video here to show some of our RV motorhome hacks that we've done since we've had the RV. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you some of those RV hacks. So this hack is so cool. The previous owners actually did this to make a dirty laundry hamper for our dirty clothes. And what they did was just cut a hole in this that goes to the underneath storage. So it's this area here in the bedroom. So as you can see, they cut out the square. There's like styrofoam underneath there. And underneath there is a basket in the storage area, and we'll look at this from the outside as well. And you can just put your dirty clothes in here and they go to the underneath storage area, so you don't have to look at them or smell them or anything like that. So this is my favorite hack with this RV so far. So we are outside here to the storage area. And this is the under compartment for the laundry hamper. And as you can see, the basket just slides in and out easily on these wooden tracks that were built. And there is the little secret door that the clothes come through. And it just slides back in. Very cool. So continuing on in the bedroom, this is just some storage collapsible containers that we have, and I love these. A couple of these I actually got from the Dollar Tree. They were $1. These here. So I love putting things that we can just keep handy, like hats and socks and whatever you would need to put in those storage containers. So one additional item in the bedroom, and this is another one of my favorite things that I made. So the shades are more of day shades, so they don't keep a lot of the light out, as you can see, and we really like it dark when we're sleeping. So I bought one set of dark shades or blackout shades from Walmart. And what I did was I just added this curtain rod and I cut them in half because they just need to be short, which is the size of our window. And I cut them in half and then just re-hem them at the bottom, and they work perfect for the RV. So they really add a lot more darkness. So that's what they look like. So there is one more thing in the bedroom that I wanted to show you that is a cool hack that we use. So it is these space bags. They're vacuum packed bags. The large, they come in different sizes. There's some small, medium, and large ones. They come in a pack. And these are awesome for items that you might not use very often, or if you have a small space that you would like to store stuff. In here is just a comforter that came with the RV. It's more like a decorative type blanket comforter. So I don't use that normally, so I just like to store it underneath the bed here, which you can see we don't have very much room. But the bag is perfect. You just use a vacuum hose and attach, and it sucks all the air out, and you can see how thin this is. So continuing on in the kitchen, this is something I made when we first got the motorhome. So I bought this little handheld carrier. I use it a lot when we are cooking outdoors to eat out on picnic tables, but I made this cover for it just in case it is raining or to keep the bugs out and that sort of thing. So it's simple. I'm not a sewer or anything like that. I just pretty much just outlined the handle on the fabric, cut it to size, and I just added a piece of elastic in so that it would hold. And it works pretty good. And then I have a matching one over here, the matching material that I just use for this basket, fruit basket, so that they match. I also put a waterproof spray on top of this that you can use for like tennis shoes or tents or things like that. So it would be waterproof. If it was outside in the dew or the rain, it doesn't go through the material to get on whatever you're holding in your carrier here. So the next item is an extra dish space item that I wanted. As you can see, we only have the one round sink, and that just wasn't working very well for washing dishes because I was wasting water trying to wash and rinse at the same time in the one little sink area here. So got this at Family Dollar. It is actually an oil pan. And Tony did drill some holes in there for me because I did overflow it one time, left the water running, and it started overflowing out. So this will actually fit perfect inside of the sink, or I can set it on the counter while I'm washing dishes, either side here. And it works really well. And then when I'm done, I just store it underneath our sink space here. And then another thing, all my cleaning items I actually keep in a bucket in case we need to carry water or anything like that to fill up the RV. We have a bucket that serves two purposes. So it's a carrier, and then if we do need it for water, then we can just take the stuff out and use it that way as well. So let's see, the next item, which I had another video on this. I made the key holder and it's just a little RV project that I did. Tony and I wanted to do something personal to add a little touch to our RV. And then he made this magnet holder for me that is really cool. So both of those items actually have separate videos that you can see how we made those. This is just another storage unit that we got, and it serves as a footstool, which is nice when you're sitting on the couch or sitting in one of the seats that you need a footstool for. So the next hack is something just kind of simple. This actually came with the RV. It's just a pink reminder tag. So the previous owner actually left the antenna up when they were leaving a campsite. So his wife made him put this to remind you to check and wind down the antenna before you leave. So we have used this. It's pretty handy, but if it's up the entire time when you're camping, you kind of forget about it. So we just keep that in the closet. But I have a checklist that I started using. I use this every time that we leave the campsite or we're getting ready to leave the house, for inside and outside items, just to check each item before we leave to make sure that we don't forget anything. We don't want to leave the antenna up or something plugged in or leave some campsite items. So the checklist is very helpful and handy. So this hack is to keep mice out of the RV. It's a botanical, all-natural, earth-friendly rodent repellent, aka keep the mice out of your RV. Another RV enthusiast told us about these. You can pick them up at your local John Deere dealer. They might have them at Tractor Supply. You can get them online at Amazon as well. I believe I've seen them on there. And they smell very earthy, and you just put them in areas where you think might be a problem and you want to keep the rodents out. I do have some underneath in the storage area. I kept one under the sink this winter, and then I have just some up in the cab. I know when we were told about them, they are called Cab Fresh. And the box that they come in, I believe, says Cab Fresh as well. And I believe it comes in like a pack of 5 or 6. So they lasted all winter. I kept them in here. And then I will replace them out for the next season. And they worked good so far. We haven't had any mice that we've known about. We haven't seen any other little pellets around or any damage done by them. So it's kept everything out. And we haven't even had any bugs in our RV either. So maybe it helps with that as well. So for the bathroom, I don't really have too many hacks in a bathroom. We have a lot of command strips in here that work really well. Here's a big one here to hold shampoo. The one thing that I do is try to use all of the storage space available. This is actually a pet dish that's built in, so I just keep some extra shampoo and soap and some trash bags in here. So if you're taking a shower, all you have to do is just reach out, reach down in the drawer and get what you need here if you need some extra items. So that's pretty cool as well. This I made just to have some bathroom items, cotton balls. This was a bouillon storage container, bouillon cubes. And then some Q-tips. And I have these little labeled plastic bottles. There's alcohol and witch hazel and peroxide on an extra thing of soap, which I could take that out of there. It doesn't need to be in there. And then that just fits down here when we're traveling. So the last couple things that are handy to us that we use are these. So you can use them in your refrigerator to keep stuff from flying out, and they work very good. Also, you can use them up in your cabinets. We have a few here. Keep stuff from flying around. And then the last thing that I have is just this little storage area for our herbs and spices and salt, pepper. It's just some shelf liner with these little dollar storage containers that holds it in place. And we've had good luck with it so far. You know, nothing's come flying off as we've been going down the road. The shelf liner does a good job of holding it on there. I do have plans in the future to switch over to something a little more permanent and maybe attached to the wall. But for now, it works pretty good. Well, that wraps up the video for the RV hacks and tricks, and we thank you so much for watching. If you have any additional RV hacks or tricks that you would like to let us know about, we would love to hear them. Please leave a comment below. Also, if you happen to be new to our channel and watching our videos, we would love to have you subscribe and like our videos and join us for our future adventures. Thank you so much for watching.